ready for the bone. I got you on the phone. I think about it, your nervous breakdown. Lying on the floor, couldn't take much more. I think this time maybe I might not make it.
Did you ever try and eat a lot to gain weight on purpose? Because that's what I'm doing right now, because I'm like lifting weights, and I know I don't look like much. I look like just average dude. But I started off extremely skinny, 6'2", and I was 155 pounds. I'm now just under 190, so I'm just getting up there, but I'm like over 30 pounds heavier than I was. Yeah, when I started out like lifting weights, I could barely push up the bar for like, you know, like a bench press or like a squat, so pretty pathetic. I was like a distance runner, and I was like, oh, I'm tough. You know, I'm skinny, but my legs are tough because I run all the time, and I decided to like try and squat, and I was like, wow, I can barely do 45 pounds here. I suck. Like, I kind of put 90 on it. That was like my 1 rep max. So anyway, I'm getting up to like 200 pounds squat, but it's a lot of work. I kind of feel like I'm normal now. So like past this point, I'll actually start to look like I really do lift, but I don't yet. Anyway though, yeah, so much food. You can't eat junk food. Like that would up your calories instantly, obviously, but it's like empty calories and it does nothing for you except like, you know, you'll throw extra fat on. So this is like really precise. I'm eating like 100 calories over maintenance, and it's like, oh, so much food. So eventually I might look bigger and more impressive, but right now I just look like a normal dude, but I looked like a twig prior to this. Anyway, though, I got 2 song ideas. So I just did one yesterday, and this one I had come up with sitting on the couch, just practicing like I usually do. I just kind of like sit there and mindlessly run scales so I can keep the muscle memory up. And then I'll like eventually come up with a song sometimes. This one I came up with by sleeping because it like popped into my head in the morning. That happens sometimes. Like I'll have like a weird dream that like I see like a band playing or something, and I just like copy the song down, and it's like, yeah, like I usually get chords and lyrics and all. This one I just kind of got the melody, and I don't even have anything else, but I just kind of like hummed it into my phone to like remember it. I figured out the chord progression that works over it. It's a pretty easy chord progression. So it's kind of like this. I'm going to record the guitar first here. I always do the left guitar first. I have a template that I just kind of work with. Like, this is just like what works for me. So I have this template that I just kind of developed over the years, and it just like, it's what I like. So I plug into it, I play my originals, and it's how I like them to sound. Anyway, I'm going to start recording this. I mapped out the tempo by playing the riff. I got 77 beats per minute. I got a drum loop going. That's not the final drum part. It's just there for a metronome. So it's a little better than a click, but it's still slightly annoying because it's super repetitive. Okay, so that was the left side. Now I'm going to do the right side. It's pretty much the same exact thing, just, you know, give or take human error. Sounds really good when you pan them hard left and right, and just makes a big stereo spread for the guitar. All right, here I go. I'm going to do a dub over this just to kind of like make it more interesting. I'm going to do an arpeggio just straight over the whole thing. So it's just going to be G minor. I realized that the arpeggio thing I just did, and I'm actually going to do on the right side as well, but I'm going to do a harmony of it. So I'm going to do a B major. Most people would loop that and just be done with it, but I'd like to just play it all the way through. It kind of gives it little inconsistencies that just make it sound more realistic. All right, so here comes another dub. I think I'm going to just do like different octaves than I did in the main parts. So now the part where I do the improvised guitar solo, this is just B major, so 5 sharps. Okay, bass guitar. Actually, let me make sure this sucker's in tune. It's probably not. It's a little flat. I'm going to do the drums now. It shouldn't be that difficult to part. I typed up some lyrics when I came up with this melody, so I already have them, so I figured I could do this pretty quickly. So I'm going to just do the choruses and knock those out first, and then I'm going to do the verses after because there's a bit of an overlap. I guess harmony parts in the chorus would be good. Now the verses.
It's not much trouble, I'll just tell you all the song.
I was contemplating doing some harmonies and like the second little part of the verse, but screw it. I got too much already, and sometimes you have to know when something's finished. So yeah, I got a lot of parts, and this is going to be a big pain in the butt to edit down the video, but it's worth it. My computer might die, but you know, whatever. So all of the vocals, they go into a bus, and then that bus then goes to the master. On that bus, I'm going to put a compressor, an EQ, and a reverb, and that just makes the volumes consistent. Cuts off lows and highs, and the reverb just makes it sound good. Glues it together. The guitar solo is getting a delay on it. I don't track with that on because it just like messes with my timing. Same thing with the reverb and the vocals. That's why I do it dry. Like the effects are there, but I just kind of like have them off and then I turn them on after I'm done recording. Everything else pretty much good to go because this is a template. So I just bounce it down and then line it up with all the video I shot, and all the videos go on multiple windows on the same screen lined up with that audio, and it looks really cool. That's coming up right after I'm done talking. It also comes out as its own video, and then the day after I put out the guitar solo. So that's just kind of how I go. I have the songs and the guitar solos scheduled way out in the future. These videos, I put them out like the same day or the day after, depending on how long it takes me to edit. In the description box, you're going to find lyrics, so you can see the lyrics to this song. As far as the songs themselves, though, they're going to take a while for the lyrics to show up because, like I said, I'm scheduled out pretty far, so anything I'm putting the lyrics on now, it's not going to show up until like mid-May. Again, it's on these videos, so, you know, don't worry about it. And if you purchase my music, which if you follow the Linktree link in my description box, you will find all of my music on all of the online retailers that I use. So iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so you can like find the lyrics there. Anything else? I don't know. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video if you would, and I would really appreciate it. I am going to just keep making these. Christian rock, by the way, you can kind of tell. Sometimes I kind of like go on a little thing about it, but I'm not really going to end this video, but you can check out other videos to see that. But don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.